And then, like, I'm done with this. Yeah.
So the only part that I skipped was the Radgar death, his death. Well, actually, I didn't say only part that I skipped. I skipped a whole lot of it. I was skipping like a good amount.
So you're doing one of me now.
I'm doing it. I'm skipping because I've seen the show already.
Well, we've all seen it, but when I tell you I skip, you're like, no, you gotta.
You abuse it.
No, Ma, you skipped. I didn't see it.
No.
Okay, okay, don't gang up on me.
Don't act like we're on the same.
Yeah, no, we're at the same.
Like what? You like? I've witnessed it. I'm like, is she gonna actually watch the movie and then she'll like her attention will go away and then she'll be like, what happened? She'll rewind a half hour back and then she'll watch the same scene like 10 times. It's like
you nailed it. That is me. Oh, I can watch this, Jordan. 10 is on a good day. I might watch it 20 times because I just
I'm like, she really likes that scene, I guess.
Like, look, Jordan, every time I came down the steps, it's the same part.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because you know what? On certain things, I refuse to give up. I mean, certain shows, I was like I could just stop, but I'm like, no, I gotta know.
Yeah.
And then if it ends up being halfway decent, where it really caught my attention,
go back to watch the crap.
Yeah, where I had to put stuff down, I was like, I gotta start this over because I clearly missed some good stuff. Because this is,
That's kind of how I am with like video games, where I mean, I just kind of go in. And then, like when I'm like, I kind of like this game, I start the game over again. You know?
How did Vikings? Did it feel just as good? Like, yeah.
So when I watched it, I think for the first time, I really liked it. Then I think when I watched it the second time, I was like, this is kind of
wait. When you say the first time, you mean the first time
I've ever watched it? The first time I ever watched it.
Oh, okay.
The second time I watched it, I was like, I don't know. It's kind of it's not all boring. Like season 1 is solid. Like you don't got no problems with season 1, but it's a little like some of the side characters, all that good stuff. But then this time, because I skipped the parts that I found more boring, now I like it a lot more.
Welcome to the club, Jordan. Welcome to the club.
Get out of my face.
Welcome to the club, man.
I skipped all the Rolo parts.
Right. Certain shows, you there's really, it really didn't even need to happen. Yeah. And you would have been no less fulfilled with the show.
Yeah.
Like you didn't feel like you missed out. That's why I was just telling you about Lost, how all that backstory, who the hell cared? I was there the first time.
Especially because you know that it doesn't matter.
Right. Right. I can't even tell you how much I really enjoyed Lost this time. Probably more than I did the first time. Probably more. I mean, the first time the first time was good because you were caught up in the chatter where you could talk about things.
Mm-hmm.
This time it was good because I was able to filter out the stuff that didn't matter.
Yeah.
And just get to the nitty gritty. And just keep watching and watching. And I was just like, this show really stand up to it. And even though I knew the ending before, and then I got to the ending, and there were people disappointed, I wasn't disappointed. I think because I skipped all the nonsense.
You watched all of Lost? Just that you finished it?
Yes, I got through all, and I enjoyed
it. There's like 1,000 seasons of Lost.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and the reason I enjoyed it, Khalil, was because from season 1, because it's 6 seasons, from season 1 to season 4, I watched no backstory, just the
but you know you know what not to watch.
Right, the backstory, you can see it. You just skip through it. I just watched The Island.
It's like some shows you want to put yourself into.
It didn't need, like, I get that it happened because it helps them build character. It stretches out the show. But for me, it didn't matter. Once you got to season 4, you had to start getting into the backstory because it wasn't so much backstory. It was really more like back current. It brings it together.
Yeah.
You kind of, like, you could probably kind of make it without it, but it made sense by the time I got, and I don't even know how I ended. Oh, I know. I probably was doing something and I got caught watching something, and then I realized, oh, okay, so they're caught up. I thoroughly enjoyed Lost this time around. I didn't think, because this was in 2024, I did not think the show would stand the test of time. I thought it would be too hokey.
Yeah.
With the smoke monster. I mean, don't get me wrong. In season 5, there were a couple episodes that were corny. I was like, I mean, I get the story, but it was still, to me, it was corny. I mean, I get it why you put it there, but I didn't, whatever. Anyway, there were a couple episodes that were kind of corny, but I stuck with it. But it stood the test of time to me. Other people may say, yeah, that was corny. No. From the very moment it starts, you're caught up in the adrenaline.
That was the beginning of Lost. That's why Lost is good. Like, that's like their first 2 episodes, because were they falling out of the plane, or they were like getting on the island or something? I kind of forget. Kind of like the beginning of Castaway almost.
Well, I had already crashed. They're on the island.
Yeah. But you got to figure out what's going on here.
Right, but you hear the airplane and the people screaming.
Yeah.
So, yeah, from the first moment, you're caught up in that. But Khalil, you don't know this, but when Lost first came out, and I would listen to it at work, there was I think by the time, not season 1 ended, but by the time they do that winter break thing,
it
was on a disc. And me and my kids sat one weekend. It was by accident, right, Jordan?
By accident.
I didn't force you. I didn't force anybody to watch it.
Oh, it was scary.
I watched it, but little by little, they all sat and watched it with me till we were all watching it episode after episode, and we were all caught up in it. I didn't force them to watch it.
Sounds like homework.
I think what you might have done is you started it, and then we were watching it, and then you started back over maybe or something.
I may have, but I didn't tell anybody to watch it. And it
sounds like homework, man.
It ended up being all weekend. Nobody left the couch.
Yeah.
It was good times.
Jordan, why do you drink?
Khalil, I don't know if you noticed, but
what?
Anyway, Jordan is coming on July 4th. He's definitely coming on the 4th.
Oh, okay, that's confirmed.
Jordan, the reason I had you come in on the 4th and not the 5th is because for some reason that day was the cheapest day. If you went July 3rd, of course,
you booked.
Trying to get to their destination, that's the most expensive, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. But if you came on the
4th,
right,
everybody's already here.
They're already there, and kind of even on the 5th was kind of pricey, but some reason on the 4th it kind of worked out. Like that day, if you had a morning flight, you were it kind of worked out. So that's why you're coming in on the 4th. And not just that, I knew you had to work on the 5th, so you couldn't travel. But I knew your office would be on the 4th. That way you didn't have to worry about what time, like the work schedule, since you work from home. Or from the lab.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why I went with the 4th, because I said he doesn't have to worry about, okay, I need a half a day. Okay, I get to the airport. Like none of that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 days of PTO.
And you're going to, why don't, because you don't want to take the hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it makes sense.
I use it when
No, I hear you. I can't tell you. It's
I can tell you.
Plus, I mean, remote work ain't really work, right? It's not. We're not doing anything, right, Marty? We don't be doing nothing, right? You get it.
Look, he got a fist. You see that, Khalil? He got his fist up.
Yeah. You got to get him in.
Right.
Joe, why you drink your iced teas like this?
Like from the side?
Yeah.
So I can still see you.
That's weird, Jordan.
He's kind of always done that.
Still see you.
He's always done that, so he can still see.
That's so weird.
That's so specific. That's like evolutionary almost.
Yeah, it's the skill.
Yeah,
so I don't have to see so I could always be on the watch for my predators.
that's funny to be that conscious.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's. I mean, I don't do it consciously. I mean, when I say I don't do it consciously, I mean like when Monty asked that, I didn't have that answer like prepped, but like it makes sense.
So wait, what show was Jordan watching that he skipped stuff to?
Hey, I was watching Vikings.
Oh, you skipped all the preamble nonsense?
No preamble nonsense. It's just like so what I think happens is like a lot of shows season ones are really solid. Like everything is put in the right place and everything is like a purpose.
It's how you get
cooked. Character that exists for like a reason. It's like season ones are always, you don't have to skip season ones.
You shouldn't. It's just too much to be told.
But when you get further into shows, they start introducing characters that will die too. Like they'll introduce characters that like don't really matter that much. They give them a whole bunch of backstory, or I don't know, even the side characters that were introduced in season one, like they give them a lot more backstory, but I don't really care. It's just like, you know, they just add fluff in further seasons.
I think it's important to add that kind of stuff because I think it's more of the spacing of getting to the good stuff.
Nah,
they
don't have good stuff. My point is that they don't have good stuff anymore.
It was just flatline.
He said they don't have good stuff. Wow.
The idea is that all the good stuff was planned. It's like as much as they planned before the show was created, that is the good stuff. And that's what season ones often are. They only plan one season out. And then like they start making crap up in the further season. Now Game of Thrones was kind of unique in that they had more of it planned out. So like you're pretty good for a while at the start of Game of Thrones. But once it gets to season 5, then you know you can start skipping crap like over and over again.
True.
But I mean, yeah, it's funny. I skipped. Well, I don't want to like spoil. If anybody has not seen it and they want to see it because they should see it. All right,
leave now.
Is there any? Because like I was gonna say something.
About what? Vikings?
Yes.
But we've all seen it.
I haven't seen
it. Monty's not gonna watch it.
I haven't seen it either. I'd be very surprised if I watched it.
You seen Spartacus, Khalil?
Did I who what?
Have you seen Spartacus?
No.
Oh, I saw Spartacus.
Spartacus is a great show.
Spartacus, Monty.
Spartacus, I did watch. That was a recent thing I watched, right, Monty? It was Spartacus. Was it Spartacus or was it?
It was Spartacus.
It was Rome. Did I watch Spartacus too?
You watched Rome recently, I know for sure.
I know Spartacus.
Did I watch Spartacus?
Yeah. Well, either the first time you watched it, you didn't finish it because.
Oh, right. Then I went back. No, I did like Spartacus. I did like it. Because I didn't watch. I stopped because I didn't realize that the guy died. It's a new character, and I couldn't understand what was happening.
I don't watch the main show.
I can't figure this out, man.
Yeah, Khalil, I had to jump off because I didn't understand.
Spartacus is one of my first shows ever.
Spartacus was good. It was good. So, some of it I think I didn't care for, but at the end, it was kind of corny. But for the most part, I did like Spartacus.
Season one is perfect. There's no, you cannot criticize season 1. It's a perfect season.
But see, that's the point. I saw season 1. Like, when did the guy die? When did they change the character?
In between seasons 1 and technically 3, because season 2 is just to give you a little bit of backstory on it. Season 2 is a prequel season that happens, of course, before season 1.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
The reason that they had that in there was to basically stall for the main actor because he was like dying. They're like, I don't know whether he's gonna live or not, so let's make it
right. And that's me because
I mean, no, it's good. It's still it's weird, but it's good. It's good because it does introduce a few characters that you will see later into the show.
I didn't hear enough.
I like the background story of that season.
Yeah, because you got the black guy,
especially the black guy.
He's like one of the main characters of it. Yeah, I forget what.
Well, I really liked his character.
Yeah.
He was good.
He was like, I forget what his thing was, but the soil or the ground or sand.
He was like the slave master. But
yeah. He's a slave and he's a slave master.
Right.
He like, I'm in this with you, but I'll be damned if I'm taking one for you.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Khalil, I don't know if you know it, but when it came out, I did watch it, but I stopped because
the
season started again. I didn't understand that they replaced the character. I thought I was watching a whole new show, and I didn't understand what was happening. Like I got so lost. The first
I wonder, like, how many people like felt that too. They were just like, "Wait, what?"
I was very confused when I first saw it.
I kept waiting for Spartacus.
Who is this guy?
I was like, who is this guy? They're talking like Spartacus. I was like, you know what? I can't be bothered with it. And I just jumped off.
It's like
had Monty not told me that, it would have been the end of the day. And I didn't watch it anymore. But I didn't find out till recent that that's what happened. I went, oh, okay. All right, I'll go back to it.
These actors got to
tell you the show. They do tell you the show, but it only tell you at the end of the first episode. like to show you, like, I don't know, like this picture, like he died and like some memorial.
They might have even showed that, but I didn't make the connection. I probably thought it was some dedication to something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit much. So
that was a good show. That show was very, very rated R. Like,
yep, yeah, they do have some more.
Yeah.
I like Crixus in season 1, right?
Right.
He gets so annoying. He gets so annoying. Crixus, which is like the main.
Who was he?
He's like the anti. He's like a Vegeta, but hold on.
Yeah. Oh, anti-hero.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He was a villain at one point, and then now he became like a good guy, kind of, sort of. But he was good in season 1 when he was a villain, and after he was a villain a little bit. But after that, he becomes like annoying because he's obsessed with this girl, Navia.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember anyone's name but hers.
Yeah.
Spartacus, because he keeps saying it over and over again. He's so, and her actress changed too. Just put that out there. She was a different actress in season 1.
She did.
He's doing it to everybody. What's going on here?
I didn't really care that much because, like, I don't really, whatever. You can't be changing the main dude, though. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I just feel. I think that they should. I think when it came on, I think they should have said something for those of us who didn't or didn't read vlogs and blogs and all that.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be up to date on your
your life. I don't know. You're right. So they should have just stopped it right there and said X whatever they're gonna say, and then you'd be like, oh, or the part of so will be played by so. It's just something. Give me something.
They should have at the beginning of the episode, but they didn't do that for the reason.
But not just beginning, like
big,
so it stops you and makes you look at it.
It's because they don't like y'all. They didn't realize that you guys were terrible
I'm stupid.
viewers. Yeah, it's because you're stupid.
Yeah, it's not you guys, it's me. I'm the only stupid one. But I'm sure a couple others who felt like
what's going on?
Yeah, they were like, what's going on here? Like, this don't make no sense.
I'm so confused.
Khalil, are you going to Lovey's on the 14th?
This is the first I've heard of it, and 14th is Friday, right?
The 16th. I meant the 16th.
Definitely not the 16th. I have a other function that I have to go to. I'm already committed.
That means no.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if you were going.
Wait. The 16th is a Sunday.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why she did a Sunday, but she did.
Where is it at? Is it like at that park she always goes to?
You mean near her house or at her house? Yeah, somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. But it's in Delaware. So
it was in Delaware was it in Delaware last time?
Yeah, because that's where she lives. Yeah. And you know what? It's only fair if she always comes and goes to people's things. Is once in a while she can have something in her era.
Yeah, yeah, because she only does it like once a year.
Yeah, Monty's taking Price with him. Then I guess I'll pick Price up from there.
Oh, so you're saying that like Monty's not gonna go?
No, he is. He's meeting me
I'll
halfway because
I'll-
he's in Maryland, so at least he's about the same distance, I guess. I'm just saying Monty's taking Price today.
Yeah.
That means I'm officially going to be by myself. Like this, like look at my age.
Oh,
This has
take.
never
Wait,
happened.
you mean like take Price?
I can't see your face. What?
You mean like he's like stealing Price from you? Like,
Right, because remember he was supposed to get groomed with his appointment. They didn't groom him. Now they're going to groom him
so how long is he got Price? How long is it?
till we see Lovey. So 2 weeks. I know.
I don't think Monty can maintain that responsibility.
You have a cat, Mom.
Monty, I mean Khalil, what did you?
He said you turn and say you have a cat.
Do you know what, Khalil? What did you think of Sam? Sam had us play a card game. It was pretty fun, wasn't it, Monty?
Khalil, you weren't there?
No, Khalil.
No, I
left.
left early.
There, yeah.
I was there though.
Jordan was there.
Want me to tell you how the game went?
Where was there?
You gotta go.
It's a pretty good game. I don't like card games. I really enjoyed this card game.
It falls phase 10. It gets harder. It's a weird. We gotta play it, but it's like there's 10 rounds, and each round
It
gets
takes a
harder.
long time to get through,
It
but
does.
what we did was because we couldn't understand the game. So what I had Sam do was everybody's cards were face up, so we can see what everybody's doing. So we did that for like 2
Oh
rounds.
snap! That's a smart way to teach people how to play a game.
Right. So you can see what they're playing and why they're playing it. So she can say, no, you might want to play this. So you're not really competing at that point, but the cards are all face up so we can all see.
Yeah. How have we never done that for 13 guys? That's
There's
great.
10
That's genius.
Right. There's 10 rounds. So the first 2 rounds, we did that. So by the time it's the third round, you get it. You might make a mistake or two, but you understand what your objective
Like
is.
exactly.
Your objective is.
Like I kind of figure out what's going on here. I'm picking up what you put it down, man.
I just want to tell you this one thing. It has cards that have the skip in the draw.
Yeah.
Like Uno. Man, all we did was skip Corinne.
Because
We were all constantly skipping Corinne.
she kept
Well,
winning.
guess what? Corinne won the game.
Yeah, win the game.
That sounds just like
Not
Corinne.
only did she win, Corinne was always ahead. She was
Yeah.
always winning. And she
That's
always
what you get. That's what y'all get. Like, yeah, because y'all be trying to plot on her. You're like, all right, man, time to be
Corinne
right.
is taking us down. And then at the end of the day, Corinne wins, which was
Yeah, that's how it is
Anyway.
sometimes.
I'm gonna
That's
get
the
those cards. We gotta play it. In
That's because
fact,
the wasn't there.
we had a good time. Monty, why'd you go off? I know, but I just wondered why you went off. I'm sorry.
Why do you go downstairs? What's happening?
That's what I was asking him. I guess he must be hungry or something. Monty get the munchies. But
Yeah, me
anyway,
too.
it's a fun game. I enjoyed it. It may take a minute. It's a game of wits, but it's a game of luck too. You know, like Uno.
Oh
It's
yeah,
wits and luck. Because you can
Yeah,
have bad
yeah.
cards, you can have good cards.
yeah, you're right about that. So you be like, I'm about to drop on you. You're like, whoa.
But at the end of the day, nobody's your friend. No, you have to treat it like that. No, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry, not
It
sorry.
is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I have to do this to you.
Right. Because if I don't do this to you, and I'm gonna tell you something unique about this game. You go 10 rounds, right? But
Yeah.
let's say you finish a hand. This is the
Uh-huh.
unique part to me. You finished a round, I went out like Uno, done the round. If let's say there's all 4 of us playing and you
Uh-huh.
have to get certain things done. let's say Jordan didn't get done what he needed to get done in his hand. Okay.
Yeah.
We all go to the next round. He's still around behind us. He's
Oh shit.
So what was happening was
That's where skips mattered.
Greg was 3 rounds behind us. Even when it was over, he just could not get out of that round. He was
like, come on, man. He's like, come on, man. Give me what I need. You keep crushing over here.
Everybody else just kept moving up, getting closer and closer and closer to round 10. He was stuck back on 4 forever. Like he never got. In fact, I don't think he ever got out of it. Like
he did. He finally got out of it.
He did. Oh, the last round we did. When we said one more round and we're done. Yeah, he finally got out.
He said, fine. He said, this game is stupid. He said, we're not doing this no more. We're not doing this anymore.
I think that's what makes the game unique, that you don't just keep going. You gotta try to pull yourself out of this mess. So I'm gonna buy those cards. And Khalil, well, I was gonna ask you, what did you think of Sam? But I guess that's not fair, because then Monty will know what you think.
Yeah, she's smelly, man. Yes. I got nothing but negative things to say, because I'm a negative Nancy. She was fine. I enjoyed her. She was nice. She played her part. Said I left early, so
Honey, the food was good. I can't say it was like earth-shattering like you made it.
It was,
but it was definitely good. I'm not saying it wasn't. It was good.
I know, but it was the food and the experience at the
so if we ate at the restaurant,
yes,
okay.
Everything put together.
You're talking about Khalil's guac?
No, we had Indian food.
Oh, that guac. Oh my God. That was the best guac of my life.
You lied. He lied.
I don't think you can make better guac. It was so good.
Jordan, it's only got cilantro and lime juice, right? And salt.
He put in like 20 different things, man. He was broke. He made it in front of you. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then he's done and he gives you like the thing and it's in the crucible and you eat it and you're like, oh my goodness. Like, why didn't I record this?
Khalil, could some of it be like what Monty said, the experience?
No.
Yep.
Was it 100? No. No, and I'm going to tell you why. Because so me and Caitlin, we went in there first. And it was me, Caitlin, and her dad watched them make it. But then her mom, her brother, and her sister-in-law came in, but like they didn't watch the whole experience and whatnot. And Jay just ate it. And it was like, whoa, this guacamole is the greatest thing ever. Like unanimous, like best guacamole we've all had ever. It was out of this world. Like it was out of this world.
Dennis is calling me.
Oh, go ahead, Jordan.
The dentist?
Yeah, Jordan has been in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And I told him to call the dentist and see if they can get him a prescription and get it filled. Oh, look, he must be getting a prescription because he wasn't going to. You see how he wasn't getting on because his mouth, he was in pain.
I thought you said your mouth hurt. I thought you said your mouth hurt.
No, please.
I thought you were talking about you.
No, I don't have no mouth issues. But anyway.
I misread that. I thought you had the toothache.
Jordan, did you tell him how much you needed?
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, that wasn't the dentist. That was HEB telling me that my prescription is ready.
Oh, so they called it in.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't. So that's why the dentist didn't call you. They just called in the prescription.
I gave them the drugs.
So wait a minute. Have you gone back to the doctor since this whole operation? Like to see like if it's something else?
Well, no, he did go back. He just went back. He had bleeding.
Yeah, I went back. Yeah. It hasn't been hurting this entire time since last time. Like since the last time I was.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm like, wait a minute. Like,
no. It's I mean, I went on Thursday and it started hurting a little bit on Friday. Not bad, it was fine. Nothing like I can't just sit down and deal with it. Then Saturday, yesterday was I'm like, okay, this is a problem. Come on, this is not good. but looks like my drugs are ready.
That's good.
See, and I told you, you could have called HBE and see if they delivered. Especially since you never had a delivery. Your first delivery,
You said my drugs are in here.
your first delivery may even be free.
Yeah, well, last time I did this, I made some of that soup, the potato soup. That's the only time I make it. If I'm sick or I'm like I can't eat or whatever, that's when I make it because it's super easy to eat. Like
Yeah, and
so
filling.
That's what I'm gonna do this time. I bought some spaghetti ingredients, but I don't know. That might be a little bit too.
No, I wouldn't do the spices because it may irritate it a little bit.
Yeah, and then the tomato sauce will hit it too.
Right.
I kind of
Not
wanted
only
to.
that,
I wanted to irritate it.
Well, no, you don't want that because it would get inflamed. The other thing is sometimes with red sauce because it's very acidic. But anyway, with the red sauce, with the you might, I don't know if you put oregano or whatever, you might get a little flake in there.
Okay.
Oh,
so
you don't want that.
So I will say there's no hole or anything. There's no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing to get anything in. Like not right now. Like there was before. But
right.
I mean, that's almost like a problem. That's I can't clean it out.
Yeah, but with the spaghetti, you're eating meat.
Nah, I'm not gonna eat the spaghetti, and I will I'm gonna put meat in the freaking.
Right, but I was gonna say, you've had this happen every now and then. You eat a piece of beef and you bite down on something hard because it's a piece of bone in there. It ain't cartilage. That's never happened.
That's literally never happened.
It's really tiny. Oh, it can happen. I've had. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll hit a bone.
Yes. And ground beef and like pork too. Yeah.
Yes.
I get that. Yeah. I be catching strings all the time.
Yeah,
that's never happened to me.
Well, it will one day. You're gonna hit it.
Don't let it be. I wouldn't try it out this week because once you get it and you like down for the count.
Right.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to. I'm gonna get some soup. I'm gonna make the soup today. I'm gonna go take a bus up to there because I don't feel like walking in 90 degrees. I just need to find out when the bus comes. I'm debating whether or not to go to the tournament later.
The bakery.
What's that?
You said go to the bakery?
The tournament.
Oh.
Do you guys, what do you think about the snake I saw? Was that crazy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't playing with snakes. I don't do reptiles, man. I don't do frogs or lizards.
Not only crazy, I thought it was crazy that Sam thought it was crazy, and she deals with that crap.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah. How's she not?
I'm like,
you've been an expert at this. Like, what do you mean?
I think we need to run. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But
listen, if the vet is running, you damn sure I'm running.
Yeah, I'm getting out of there.
How is the one person who? But you know what? It's funny because
a big snake.
I know. I say he's
going out here.
I say he and she's fat and healthy. Like, healthy.
Which means there's food out there.
Yeah, it's eating good.
Which means there's not the only snake out there.
And his head was up a little bit, so he wasn't asleep. So he's like, "What the bleep?" He was like, "Hey."
He said, "You're in my territory. Like you need to leave, not me. I was here first."
Yeah, that's
and honestly, we were a little bit closer to it because we back away to the stall though because we dropped on, we're on the creek, dropping on the rocks, the stones, and then I was helping Sam get the one I was on.
Who saw it first?
I saw it first, but and then I saw her one. I saw her on the stone I was on, and then she's about to leap on to the next one. Before she did, I said, "Oh, girl!" and it was only like 2 feet away from my foot. And, and she just like went back the other way. And so when you saw us, look,
wait. So initially she didn't see it. She just ran. She just know as a black.
She ran because you ran. He was like, oh.
Did you try to find out what kind of snake it was?
Yeah, I mean,
I did.
What kind of snake is it?
I did. I forget what it was, but they do bite. but they're not poisonous.
They're not
All right.
poisonous.
Then
But
we
they
good.
bite.
We good then.
I think it's a Lake Erie snake, but I really don't know.
How long was it, Monty?
Honestly, I don't think it was that long in the picture. I think at most stretch apart maybe like 5 feet.
Ain't
That's
no 5 feet.
big.
That's big.
That's longer than 5 feet.
Yeah, I mean, look.
No, I don't think it was longer than that. But it was definitely your wingspan, Monty. Damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't.
He was folded. I said that sucker is, and he was fat. It's not even skinny.
Look, I'm just glad he didn't feel threatened. He didn't snack at us.
Yeah.
Just
He
like
did feel a little threatened the way he had his head up.
I don't know, but he probably said, "What y'all doing here?"
He said, "What you doing? What
We
you
leaving,
doing?
sir. We're leaving."
We're leaving, sir."
Sorry to disturb you on your hut.
My bad,
I
sir.
didn't know you were here. I'm sorry. Look, we are on the road, baby. Look,
We had
we
no
weren't
idea.
here.
We didn't know we were trespassing.
We were
Did not
trespassing.
Yeah, we didn't know we were trespassing.
But that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Real quick. but we are gonna go back again, like different trail though, like a different route.
What the heck?
You
It was
know,
cool.
I mean, there's wildlife out there.
No.
Listen, Monty,
No.
if you saw a little snake, I would think no big deal, but go
It's
back.
not poisonous. You're good.
I know, but he's
I'm
big,
not trying to get bit.
which means he eating healthy. You're just he eating healthy.
That means there's more snakes. That means there's more
Yeah.
snakes out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want? Do you want the healthy one who's well fed, or do you want the unhealthy one
Right,
who's like
right.
who's looking for food? Which one do you want? It's fine.
Neither.
Okay.
I wouldn't either. That's my final answer.
You gotta pick one though.
It's funny because I'm not scared of snakes at all. At all. The only thing I don't like about snakes is what they eat. That is gross.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
But the act and the way they eat it, the way the whole thing
Yeah,
sits
the
in their
whole
stomach
thing.
with that lump, it's just gross. I
I'm
can't.
surprised they're not your best friend. You be like, yeah, you
Yeah,
dead,
right?
man.
Your best friend.
You're dead. I'm surprised you don't have a snake in your house right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're not gonna have no mouse problem out here.
That's I'm not against snakes. It's just that I couldn't have one as a pet because I gotta feed it. I gotta buy it food.
the
I'm not buying it
How
food.
about this? All right, if you got a mouse problem, then cats. If you got a rat problem, we bring in the snakes.
We're
out
bringing
here.
the snakes.
Yes.
Man.
I agree, Jerry.
I'm with you.
I agree.
Oh man.
In fact, I want two. I want two snakes because just different areas.
One for downstairs, one for upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
one
care
for
of business.
upstairs.
Well, and they don't stay no tank. They get the room free.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, man, you do what you do. Like, what are you doing on the ceiling? I don't know. He's like, he's doing his job.
But you know
He's doing
what?
his job.
But the only problem is he might take out Remy or Price.
Yeah,
Well,
Rick. Yeah.
He can't be that big.
You just can't make
I'm
them
not
super
saying
big.
eat them. I'm just saying he might squeeze them. I know he ain't.
Yeah, right. He be like, hey, you like, yo, you're in my spot. You're in my territory now. Back
Look.
up off me. I'm on patrol. You want to play?
If the snake's not big enough, it'll be all right. Remy and Price will be fine. He can't be that big. Because he will know that. I can't take that thing out.
I don't know. I see some
So,
snakes eat some
if you
stuff
have-
that is big. It's like 10 times bigger than their head. And it's like, how did that go in your mouth?
Yeah.
So if you have a mouse, you get a cat. And if you got a rat, it's a snake. What happens if you have a possum, like roaming around? What do you get?
That's
Like
a snake. That's a
lion?
snake. No, that's a snake.
I don't think a snake's get a possum. There's gonna be a big snake to get a possum.
Okay, even if he big, it's a snake.
Need a snake.
No, it's not gonna work.
I don't think snakes are getting possums.
Why
that
are we?
point-
why are possums running free in your house?
I guess
At that
Price
point-
may be.
Did you open the door? I mean, well, really, how'd he get there?
Look, at that point, Price and Remy should not be in the house at that point. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
No, they're good.
no, they got
they'll
rabies.
eat a pasta, they'll eat Price.
They got rabies.
They're not really be
I feel like eating Price.
Yeah, but they got rabies. You can't have that. You can't.
Ooh, I got one.
The only
Oh,
way
no.
you can have a possum
You get a
or
bird. You get a bird. You get an eagle. That'll get a possum. But the eagle might eat your snake. Like that might be an issue.
Look, you come home from work. And he got hanging out his mouth. What?
I'm like, dang it! You got the downstairs snake. I need another downstairs snake.
He said, "I did my job, man. You told me to catch."
Okay, I know. You got to get an owl.
Yeah, you gotta get an owl. You gotta
Yeah,
get an owl.
right. Yeah, that works.
Good answer. Now, what about a bat?
I've been
What if a bat in your house?
Nah, you just got to get them out. You just get a broom.
What are you doing? What eats bats? I think owls do that. Maybe, right? Do owls eat bats?
Yeah, they do. But you know what?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I think Remy can take it down. I think Remy can get the bat.
Oh, Remy can get it, but they carry rabies too.
Yeah, they do.
They also carry vampires.
Listen, Jordan, I will send this video to you because you always tell me he don't know his name. I called his name and he meowed. I take him out. I take him outside, right? I was telling Monty that Remy's at the point now that because Remy has a leash. When I get his leash, he gets ready and then goes to the door. Like he's so used to me taking him and sitting outside that. I mean, but he's like Price. And 10 minutes later, they won't come back in. So, you know.
Oh, yeah,
It's funny that he gets the leash now. So I think Remy can take down a bat.
I'm going to leave at 1:02.
Oh, the bus get ready to come?
My drugs. Yeah. I'll meet the guy. You got the stuff? You got the stuff?
I don't know. If you
like
heard
the pharmacy guy, like, this is not that kind of place. Like, what are you doing?
Say that again.
You heard about Corinne?
What happened to Corinne?
What happens to all girls?
She pregnant?
Yes.
Are you serious? Wow. Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, we have a new
now,
hair.
For me, I don't know about Monty and Jordan, but anyway, for me,
it's a girl, right?
She's having a girl. But for me, I'm good with it and I'm happy with it. I mean, I want her to be married, but she's not, whatever. I'd rather my daughter be pregnant than for her to tell me I don't want kids.
You know something? It's funny you say that because, like, I have more and more friends now that say they don't want to have kids.
They don't want to have kids.
And but the weird thing is, like,
as a human, it's your one job.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like, they don't always whoever they're like married to or engaged with or whatnot, you can see it's one-sided. Like, you can see like one side conceded to the other in terms of not having kids.
Yeah.
It's just very interesting because it's like.
I have to tell you, with that, I believe that that's the kind of something that will manifest later.
So that's my. That is my prophecy. Like, it's not that. I don't know how to explain it. All right. So my one friend Jeff and Danielle, like, Jeff doesn't want kids, but like I've known him for so long. I know what he means. He just doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want kids yet. Like, he's not ready to have them. He's never said he's not ready to have kids. He just said he doesn't want to have kids. But I think like his like no to that is more like that's the barrier he has, because as much as his wife wants to say that she doesn't want to have kids, she does. Like, look, you can't hide this from me. But I think he just wants to get his life set up and then like be okay with it. Because like they got a house and everything, and he was very adamant in like not getting a dog, even though like both him and his wife had like 2 dogs like at the same time. They just got a dog, like because like people moved out, 3 people like in my friends who got dogs, and then was like, we doing this right now, and it's like, well, all right, I can't stop it. So they got a dog, and now they got a patio being put in. But funny enough, I just came from a gender reveal party. And well, I can't even say a general reveal party. It was a we're pregnant and we're doing the whole thing, at the same time. So Now that's like the second group that's getting kids, and the baby fever is out and about right now. Like
Well,
it is.
I'm glad it is, because as a human, your job is that. Like, who do you think's going to keep this going if people don't have kids? The first world people don't want to have kids, but it's really your job. It's your legacy. It's not just it's your job to put out more to take care of older people, because you're going to get old. Who's going to take care of you? And I don't mean money wise, I mean physical wise, where you get to physically, you can't do things. You need young people. You always need young people.
Well, at this point, AI may take care of the old people. Who knows?
No.
Physically, you need people to take care of people.
There are people. Yeah.
You will always need people to take care of people.
Perfect example. Apparently, my mom just got scammed.
You may as well kill off the human race. Why kill? You want to preserve all this, everything else, nature, but not your own species? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, we live in a world where, look at Monty, people care more about dogs than people. He laughs because it's true. He look, man, he says, it's between price and not just one, but 20 babies, I'm getting price.
You know,
he said, forget them 20 babies, man.
But I think you get older.
They should have been there.
By the time you get older, you're going to wish, especially women, I don't care who they are. I don't care what they told you. No, I never had kids and I'm glad. No. At the end of the day, no. Because women are the arbiter of families. We are the ones who keep families going. Like I was telling Monty, and I learned that the other day a couple months ago when I was watching Moses. It's women. It's women who have these family functions. Men don't create this shit. They create the world, but we keep the families going. And if
whoa. You saw Moses?
Where's your face?
Where's your face, Jordan?
Yeah, when did Jordan leave?
I thought he left.
I just left because I did the dentist called me again.
Oh, okay. But we can't see you. But anyway, what's your question?
I said you saw Moses?
Yeah, I told you that on Netflix.
Not our Moses, Jordan. Not Prince DJ.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hear that crap.
He used to read.
But anyway, I was learning that women are the ones who do the family things, picnics. Without women, your story is not told. Your family history is not told. You don't know any of this without women. Men don't do this.
Yeah, I get it. I've been saying it for a while.
I've never really made that connection before, and they're absolutely right. It's because of women. No man's going to have a baby shower or anything else. Men are doing exactly what Khalil said his friend is doing. He's trying to make an establishment to build his empire.
Yeah.
But why have an empire if you don't have kids? You can't with you.
And that's and that
with you.
Yeah, well, and that's why I said like what I said in my hypothesis, because right now I'm like 4 for 4 in their whole relationship dynamic.
With you at the end of the day, you can't tell it a story. It's just a career. It's not a tangible. You can't picture it. At the end of the day, it won't smile at you. You know,
I agree.
Joy. So I'm saying a career does have fulfillment and gives you money, but you can't take it with you.
I agree.
Yeah,
so what I've been doing is, well, just with Corinne, because I'm trying to plan her shower, but I couldn't tell anybody until she told Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I've known for a month.
Okay.
She finally just told him Saturday or Friday. Friday. She told him on Friday.
How did
and I told Monty, how did I know she told him? Because Greg sent me a text Friday night. Are you up? And I went, up. She must have told me.
There it is. Yeah,
it is.
And no, I wasn't up, but I knew what else could he be asking me, you know? And I was like, oh, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. But anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to get her to get married.
Yeah.
And if you guys happen to speak to her, please back me up with this. I don't want my daughter. I was telling Monty this earlier. I don't want my daughter to ever say my baby's dad.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want that sentence to come out of her mouth. I'd rather her get married. I'd rather her get divorced and my ex-husband and all that. Like with me, with my he's not my baby's dad. That's my ex-husband. He was more than just a father.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want her to be a statistic. I don't want those words coming out her mouth. We all want the marriage to last forever, but if it doesn't, you have to give that child a fighting chance of being a unit.
I agree with that.
No baby daddies. And I mean, as nice a guy as she thinks he is, as nice a guy as he is, yeah, marry my daughter. And I said, Corinne, and this is my point. You don't need a wedding. You don't need to tell anybody. Just go to the justice of peace and get married. You can tell somebody something later when you fake.
When you're ready to.
Like you could even turn around and have a wedding and do all that other stuff. Nobody have to know. Just like people didn't know that when me and Greg got married, when we had our wedding, I was already married.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I'm not sitting up here with you.
Until this very second.
Well, I didn't mean to shame you, but yeah. But I was not going to sit here and live with some guy and have a bunch of kids with him and not be married.
Was I born? Was I
you got married? Yeah, you're way after my marriage.
Yeah, you way after Jared. I was before the marriage.
Monty was in the wedding.
That's why I'm.
I was in the wedding.
I remember. I thought I saw a picture of Monty at the wedding. Right?
Yeah, Monty was in the wedding.
Monty
was 3.
All right, so I'm not that much further back.
Okay, but still, the point is, I was not going to be that girl.
Oh no, it's still.
I had one. I was not going to do that. I was not going to be. I don't. And this is the difference between men and women. You have to. Even if you put their back up against the wall and make them do this, so what? You made them do it.
All right, I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
Oh, it's 102 on the dot.
Hey, maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't work. It doesn't matter. He owes you that because there's a lot that falls on her. There's a lot between her body, between her finances. There's a lot now. He can just send a check. No, you're in it like I'm in it, buddy. We're in this thing. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't work. But if you man enough to play house, you gotta pay up. This I don't mean financially. I mean the whole kick-a-boodle. I said, Corinne, get on his insurance. Boom, boom, boom. And I know he traditional because he's African. I get all that. I said, but I'm traditional too because I'm American. What about me? Okay.
All right.
Khalil, tell me if you think this was a little much. I told her, tell him to never speak to your child in English. Because
wait. Say that again. I think I misread.
Never speak to the child in English.
Yes. He's bilingual.
Try. He speaks French.
You got to speak all of them. You got to speak the number that is a part of your culture. That is a part of who you are. That is a beautiful life skill. You need to pass. You need to pass that on. People don't explain that.
The child's going to learn English. The child's going to
learn. Regardless.
Right. They're going to learn. They're going to learn through Corinne. I said,
yes, exactly. And Corinne needs to start picking up on some stuff too.
That's what I told her. I said, at the very least, if anything, French, because I said
at least French.
I said, Corinne, I would make him. If you hear him speak English, make him stop.
You need it. Yes. Yep.
The baby's going to learn it all, but you be the only one struggling. But
exactly. Like even if the baby can't, even when they get older, they can't speak the language. At least they understand it. And I only say that from
if you tell the child to speak it.
Yeah, if you make them. Yeah, I know. I get it. But I totally get. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I said, Corinne, you should tell him never ever speak English
Yeah,
to her.
I 100,000. Yes,
I said,
yes,
and
yes.
at his job, he's doing really well. He's the boss now at that location.
Yeah,
So he's really financially, he's doing really well. He's doing pretty good. So they're gonna be okay. I said, but Corinne, that means he's gonna be okay. You need to be okay by marrying him.
yes.
He can lie to his parents all day, but you got to do the right thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Thing. He needs to marry her. Boom.
Yes.
Don't last. It doesn't matter. We're not doing baby moms.
Doable. Yeah.
We're not doing fiancés. We're not even doing that bull crap. No, marriage is it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can lie to everybody else later. Get that done. Go to the court. Lower down whatever financial circumstances you have. Because as much as you want to say it doesn't matter, it does. It's important. Get that in writing, and just go along with the process. You got to, and I think that the current situation for it is now. That's the best way to get him vested. Yes, we're firing on all cylinders. There is no might or maybe. Now we're doing this. We're doing this.
And I exactly.
And you gotta give him the ultimate. This needs to happen before that child comes out.
Thank you, Khalil.
That needs to. Yes.
Thank you. Before that child is born, we must.
This needs to be established. Yep.
Or you need to cut ties with him. This is not. You have to give a guy an ultimatum like that.
You have to. You have to.
If I gotta pay the price of this, you gotta pay the price of marriage. We can always divorce.
Totally agree.
If you don't want to, but I'm not going into that hospital with different names and all this other shit.
Yep. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Thank you, Khalil.
I'm in total agreement. I'm in total agreement, and it's because. And it's funny because like this all circles back to what you were saying in the beginning. The way I like how women and mothers like keep the family alive and dynamic, no matter how big or how small. And I think one of the ways it boils down to is like men teach kids how to survive and women teach kids why to survive, and the why matters a lot because it allows things to transcend. You got it. You got to do it. You got to do it. You know what I mean? Because you can have the part. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. You gotta explain that one more time. I know we talked about this before. What?
I forget where I heard that from. I completely forget where I heard that from. But that is a major. That quote opened a lot to me. Like it just on this perspective alone.
That makes sense. I want to learn research about that. That makes sense a lot because when we give you that more the emotional. That makes sense because the why is more the emotional part. What is more the intangible part, and guys, you just give out. What fathers give out is a lot more tangible stuff. Emotional.
Correct.
Too.
Yeah.
Emotional too. Yeah. You need both, but it's a lot more.
Yeah, you need both because it's different. It's different, and I feel like the biggest, the number one thing that we have, the number one issue I think right now, like in Western society and relationships, is that it's not a problem that women have much more say than men. It's a problem at how they wield that power because they are asking for men to become women in their demands, in the way they act, in the way they speak. Like, you know what I mean? Like because they were and feel because they were and felt like so oppressed that they don't want to. I'm gonna say they don't want to, but like they lift themselves up to a point where I think just like universally the glass ceiling can't go any higher. So now they're trying to like create equality or equity instead of equality, and by bringing men down. And there's this paradigm scheme where it's like you say you want these things, but you don't even know what that is. Or when you come into face to it, now you realize you don't want it. You know what I mean? Because like an example is like men saying that they want an emotionally intelligent man. It's like, okay, you want that, but do you know what that looks like?
Right.
Like you know what you think it looks like.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I want a job. It's like, okay, like you want this job because this is what you think it is. You don't realize that, you know, what comes with it or what you have to do to even get there. You know what I mean? Like,
All right, I'm back.
I want to be a lawyer. Well, you don't realize you got to take the bar. You know what I mean? I want to be a scientist. You don't realize you got to take calculus. So, yeah. So I'll go back to the thing. So what I said was like, it's funny how this is all happening because like previously, this matters so much. I like how women keep the families together, no matter how big or how small, and why you need like you said, it's your job to have kids and to raise that family, create a family and to maintain that family. And I think in my mind,
right, not just produce kids, right? A family.
Yeah, to create and maintain it. Because like in my mind, it's like, say what you will, and I may be biased because I'm not directly related, but like that matriarchal presence or title, like that is your true manifestation. You know what I mean? Like you know, you had kids, but then you see your grandkids. You know what I mean? Like that all started with you, but you were also something that started with something like my mom got 7 kids. I mean, she has 7 kids. She got what, 16 grandkids? She got like 7 great grandkids. You know what I mean? Like just looking at the literal tree is just bewildering. You know what I mean? Whatever way we went, but I'm going too far. What I was saying was like that maintenance of creating and maintaining a family and why it's so important and how it differs from men, and I think why we don't do it is because men teach kids how to survive, but women teach kids why. And that why is very important because that's what like that's what Monty said, like men teach more of the tangible things of what to or what not to do, but it's the intangibles that keep things together.
Men are the manager of the store, the women are the supervisors.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yes.
They're closer to the other employees. Managers aren't that close to the employees.
Yeah. Exactly. And you need both. Sometimes you need to be detached to see the bigger picture and to make the hard decisions. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you, because something she was saying. I like that. Corinne asked me, she said, because Gil works a lot. And I said, well, how do you get? I said, let me tell you something right now. Don't do that. She's like, what? I said, I don't care how much he works. You want him to do that. You think you don't. Women are always my feelings and spend time with me.
Oh,
no, you don't. Corinne, I'm telling you now, this is where women mess up. If he is hustling, let him hustle. It doesn't matter. He don't have time for you. His job in his 20s is to hustle. His 30s is to hustle. His job is to build that empire. So if he's not around, if a man is not hustling, he's up to no good. You want to hustle. These are the years he's building, he's laying the bricks for that castle. You need him to lay the bricks. Okay.
Yes.
Don't worry that he's not around, blah, blah, blah. Because if you pay your dues now, you will reap the benefits later.
Yes.
But if you whine and complain and pull him back, then you're going to stagnate him.
Exactly.
He may or may not, but his full potential will not be realized because you stagnated him.
Exactly.
You need him to hustle, not spend time with you. You need someone to spend time with you. Find a girlfriend.
Yep, exactly. 100%.
He may not spend a lot of time with you, but maybe he spend time with his friends, and he needs to. The reason why he needs time with his friends is so that he does not. You can't be his outlet. You just need to be his cushion when he just when it ain't right. It's not going well. He just needs to know here's a safe, calm space for me. Okay. You're not there for let's go have fun. Sure, you can have fun, but I'm just saying his guys are for that. His job is to hustle. You want a man to hustle, or you think you don't. All the women who think they don't later on, they're gonna think he's lazy. He doesn't do enough. He's not his initiative because you beat it out of him. Because you beat it out of him. I said, Corinne, allow him. If he works 7 days a week, let him work 7 days a week. Because as long as he's hustling like that, number one, he will provide. Number two, his ass ain't cheating.
Yep.
He ain't got time to be cheating.
Exactly.
Hustling. You know, you might have a husband who's a lawyer and he always on cases and hustling. Well, why do you think you got that beautiful house? Because his ass is hustling. He's a provider. You want a provider. You don't need your husband to be your friend. You want him to be your provider. He will provide for you so that you can care for those kids. Build that empire. I said, but Corinne, the good thing is you have your degree. And if you feel you need to work, don't let it be your priority. Maybe work part-time just to keep your feet wet, just to stay abreast to things so you're not so far behind. But don't be that and be all career lady, because your kids, no matter, kids do suffer. You can't have it all. I don't care who you are. You can't have everything. You really
you got to pick and choose what you want. You know what I mean?
Right. It may look like it on the surface that people have it, but at the end of the day,
no, they don't. It's a facade.
At the end of the day, it's a facade. So to build a strong unit, let him flourish.
Yeah. Yep. You'll reap the benefits. You will reap the benefits. You know what I mean?
You need to marry him so that you're on so that he's pulling him with you. So even if it ends, you're still going to benefit.
Yeah.
But you don't want to benefit
you need to.
From child support. You want to benefit because you was his partner.
Yeah.
Don't benefit from child support because he paid the child.
Exactly.
No. Benefit as a spouse.
Yeah.
Benefit from his 401, benefit from his Social Security, benefit from his status.
Yep.
You want everything.
Yeah.
You want the whole enchilada, not some child support payment.
Yeah. But she has to know what's part of the whole enchilada to know what the demand. You know what I mean?
So
because people that people just think it's a check. It's like it's so much more than that. Like you two need to be filing your tax together. Like almost at this point.
Be a unit.
You know what I mean?
Be a unit. Don't.
Yes.
Well, they don't follow together unless they're married. But I'm just saying.
That's what I mean.
Oh yes. You need don't
that's where you need to be going. Like I'm not saying share bank accounts. Don't do that. But you need to be filing your taxes together.
Don't listen to social media. You got all these people.
Yeah, you turn this is the time you need. This is the time you need to delete every app you've owned and only have the necessities.
Right. At the end of the day, those women online, they end up lonely. They end up not happy at the end of the day. Their kids, they're crying online, and
and she and
they were good guys.
I'm gonna say something else. This is a time where you need to start truly evaluating who you hang out with, who you consider friends. Because I'm not sure what if her friends are already pregnant. I'm not sure what friends want to be pregnant or what the circumstances are. But when you hang out with,
it's about family.
It's not. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So you want to. So like, this is a time where you need to align yourself with people that have positive views and values. You know what I mean? You can't be pregnant and then be like, go to the club. You're not going to drink with us. Come with no. I can't do that. Like you can't even put yourself in that that lane. Or like all those like you don't want to pitch yourself with a whole bunch of other just like single women as well. Like or at least shield yourself to be in a comfortable position so so they don't influence you because they have a lot of bad things to say. You don't want to be a part of that.
I was about to say that because
it's contagious.
Single women love to tell you. Single women love to just. They don't do well with married women because they're negative. They're negative because they want to tell you how this great life they have, how they're traveling, they got all this other shit. At the end of the day, no, they're not happy. They want to tell you they are, but they're not. They're living alone, or they're a single parent. I don't know when it became a badge to be a single parent. You should never be a single parent.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should
Now, yeah.
never, if you're a woman raising a son, you're out of line. You should never be raising your son by yourself because your son does not reap all the benefits that he should be reaping.
All right.
But anyway, I'm trying to Corinne's shower is going to be July 13th. All right.
Okay. I don't think it will. I don't know if I'm even going to be there, but
Well, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Anyway, so and the reason it's the 13th is because it's so close to Quinny's wedding. We had to find a good time. That's one. Number two, Jordan leaves on the
snap! Isn't she like Quinny's like maid of honor or something?
Yes. And that's another thing. I couldn't tell anybody until she told Quinny. She just told Quinny.
Yeah, that changes a lot of Quinny's,
But Quinny was okay with it. I said,
yeah. And out of anybody to be okay with it, it would be Quinny too. She like, oh snap, let's get it happen. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand, girl.
You know what I mean? Like,
the funny thing is, Quinny had guessed it like a long time ago. Even before you bought that dress, she was like, Corinne, are you pregnant? Like, she didn't look at her or anything, but she just, like, I don't know if the dress will fit. Why? You pregnant? Like, I don't know. Women always say that though.
Yeah. Yeah, but like Quinny's also sharp with that. Like, say what you will. Well, I can't say that. Let me put it this way. Quinny is a very good cousin.
Yes, she is.
Phenomenal.
She's number one.
You're like undisputed.
Yes. Nieces, well, I can't say nephew because you are my child. So she's right behind you.
Yeah. Good answer.
It's funny because I was telling your mom like a week or something ago. Your mom, Khalil, I don't know. Sometimes your mom just be blowing my mind. She calls me and she says, Danelle, what do you think about if we all went on a bike ride? But she meant like the kind of bike rides where it's like everyone's on the bike, like you do
like the tangent bike?
Yeah. No, the other kind where it's like a bar in it and everybody rides on it.
A bike ride with a bar in it?
You never seen that?
Yeah. Do you know like three people could be on the same bike? Like I'm in front, you're in the middle, and
we're facing each other.
The same.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're on the same bike.
Is there any of that even in the state of New Jersey?
Well,
I guess on the boardwalk.
Yeah, it's probably Philadelphia, but anyway. But she was asking me, would you like to do that? And I was like, I don't mean to be, that person, Tanisa, but you went from not being around people to riding a bike. Like you're really blowing my mind right now.
What's going on here?
Like even if I didn't want to, I would say yes because you're blowing my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, first you're okay with the 4th of July 6th. She's like,
which I'm still waiting for her to change her mind on that one.
She brought that up too. She said, I just called you to confirm the day. I just want to make sure what day it was. I was like, what is happening to this chick? What is happening? Like it seems like she back.
She want to dip her toes back in the pool.
Like but I'm a little embarrassed by my house. I said, what are you talking about?
What's there to be embarrassed about?
Let me finish. I said, what are you talking about?
You got the best house.
I know. What are you talking about? Here she go with his smoke. I said, nobody caring about his goddamn smoke. Like the nicotine.
Smoke about what?
I said,
about what?
No, because she just thinks the house smells like nicotine.
We know.
I said, he's been smoking since I've known him. So I don't know what you talking about.
What? Wait,
But anyway, I said,
Tanisha,
that's stupid. I'm not even entertaining her. I said, and then she said, do you think Monty will want to come and bike with us? I said, sure. He said, do you think she'll bring Sam? I said, I don't know. She might work, but she might. I don't know. But anyway, your mom was blowing my mind with that one.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Yeah,
I'll definitely say that.
I said, what?
The biking one is a new one.
So, yeah.
That's a little out of left field, but yeah, it works for me. This is open.
And I was
my gosh.
And Melvin, I was saying to Melvin, because he was like, you didn't even invite my brother. I said, I'm not inviting your brother.
That's not your job.
This is not my job, and I ain't doing it.
Wait,
he ain't my brother.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Because like you're not even like planning it. Like it's just a thing
Right.
now. You know what I
It's just
mean?
a
Like
thing.
like,
I'm
like
not-
it's not a plan.
Yeah, I'm not planning anything.
All right. Guys, I love you guys. This was a great conversation, right?
Wow. Look at his send off. You can just say I'm leaving, like Jordan
Yeah.
did.
Where are you going, Monty? You in the house with me?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh. Where are you going? You playing a game?
Well, no. First, I need something to eat. Two, I need work. I need to do more work, and I
Okay.
will play the game. We know that.
Okay.
1 point.
Yeah, he's looking crazy now. Like,
Yeah,
like,
he's
I'm not
crazy.
telling you. Like, I got my addictions.
I do. And,
All right.
I'm
Well,
okay with it.
I guess you're
I'll
going to be
take
an
my-
uncle. I guess you're going to be Uncle Khalil.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, you know what's funny? So I told you I went to like a baby reveal, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're having a kid. Tell me how my friend looked at, like, put my hand on my shoulder, was like, "Yo, you ready, Uncle Melvin?" And I'll tell you that chill went so far down my spine it wasn't even funny. I was like, "That's my dad you're referring to." What do you mean?
He said, Uncle Melvin, huh?
Yeah, like I literally was like, just I couldn't contain myself when he said that. I was just like starstruck for like 30 seconds. So, yeah, it's where we're at, man.
Well, you said you want to get married within the next couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Because you, Monty, and Jordan would break my heart if you didn't want to get married. I know.
No.
It would just break my heart. It would literally
Look,
break my heart.
I said,
I
I'm
think
not sure.
Vanessa.
I'm not sure.
I think because I was asking Justry about Vanessa. She says she wants to get married in the next 2 years. So hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because I want people to start families. Because what I don't want, and Khalil, I mean, I don't mean to offend you with this, okay? So I
Yeah.
apologize right away. What I don't want to happen is I don't want to be like Tanisa and Melvin. I don't want to be my first grandkid at like 70.
That I 100% agree.
I don't want it.
I 100%. Yeah, I don't want it. Yeah.
I want to
Like
bond
that's-
with them. I want
Yeah.
to hang out with them. I don't want
Yeah.
them to not want to be around me because I'm old.
Exactly. Like
So I
my
don't
like
mean- I don't
my
mean to
personal
offend you, Khalil.
deadline.
I don't mean to
Like-
offend you, Khalil, but that's how I feel.
I'm in total agreement. Like I'm in total agreement, and it's seeing my parents that like gave me that conclusion. And I figured, like, I thought of this like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, nah, like I need to have kids at a reasonable age, because then I think the issue is that people only think about how old they want to be to have their first kid, not their
Right.
last.
Right.
And that's the detriment. Like, because for me, like, if I had to put a timeline,
Look, you only
like-
got one grandparent. You don't know the others.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like 100%. So it's like, for me, like, I need to have my first child by no later than 32, and that seems like that. It sounds reasonable, but even like if I can be selfish, that seems too long. I want to have my
I don't think it's too long, but maybe
I want to have my
because-
last kid by
maybe
36.
because you're a
That's my
guy,
thing.
But I think it's long only because your dad is 66.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's never really going to be able to bond with
Yeah.
I mean, especially with them acting old. It's
Yeah, I know.
so I said, with Corinne, I was just like, I said, Corinne, did you think I'd be upset? Or she said, I didn't know what you would think, Mom, but I didn't think you'd be mad.
I don't think she would have. Yeah, I don't think. I think Corinne knew that she wasn't going to be upset though.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think like being upset about it was on the cards.
I would have been upset if I told her. I would have been upset if you said, Mom, listen, I don't want to have kids. Like, I can't tell you how that will hurt me. Because you're the only girl. So when Monty and Jordan have kids, I'm not going to be close to them simply because the girls are normally closer to the mom. I got one chance with you.
Yeah, I agree.
And I want
I
to.
agree. That's a sad reality right there.
I want to enjoy them. I'm not broke, so you're not broke. I can help you, whether it's financially. It doesn't matter. Like it's not a strain.
Yeah,
I'll definitely help out as much as I can with Corinne too.
You'll definitely what?
help out a month.
He said he'll help out however he can. But like the thing is that like you might like I'll say one thing, Monty. You need to be okay with like offering your help and like Corinne denying it. Because I know that can be a hard pill to swallow as well.
Okay with that. I mean, I'm already.
Yeah, I think Monty will be like he is with Price. I think he'll take joy in being called Uncle Monty.
I think so too. Yeah,
this is my.
I fully expect Monty to spoil this girl rotten.
He
100%.
He always bonded when Kevin was really little. He just is
I think it was just Corinne.
Is Price down there?
Yeah, he's right here. Well, he's got a What do you mean down here, Monty? Where else he going to be?
Where what?
Up there with you? He's not going to be.
Yeah, right. Unless the fire alarm's going off, that's a pretty bad. Like come on now.
Yeah, unless a fire alarm is going off, where is he going to be?
Which we're still trying to figure out how that happened. What kind of rip in the Matrix calls that?
That was the craziest thing. That was so crazy.
Like, I bet, like, he was probably like, "How did I get up here?" Like, he's like, "I ain't doing this again."
But it was so crazy because I thought it was the cat because I felt him go right by me, but I thought the cat went by me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this dog!" Like it was the adrenaline. It's like he became an Incredible Hulk. He can lift things now. Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was a little ridiculous.
Guys, if I get a pet snake, don't be surprised now. You know.
No,
you
can't.
Be really small. They're not being that crazy. It's not that big.
Okay, but don't. Okay, Monty, but you gotta feed it, and I can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at least Price can like fend for himself.
Hold on. You only probably be feeding like once a month. You know how they are.
I just can't. Just knowing it's in there. Like his food, it comes in here. Like not just in there. You brought the food in. Like I can't.
He's alive too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can't be doing that.
I don't care if he's alive or dead. That doesn't. It doesn't matter.
I got to feed you right now before mom comes. So eat this now.
No, because then you can see the lump in his belly. No. Go get yourself a ferret.
I
think a ferret can take a bat down. I think a ferret will do a better job with a bat than a cat.
Like a fox without the legs.
Yeah. But they probably a lot of maintaining. I don't know. Like snakes are probably easy. Reptiles are probably
no. I think as a matter of fact, Asher has a ferret. They might have like one or two of them. A ferret.
Oh.
They got like one or two of them.
What's up with Asher? How's he doing?
What's up with Asher? Yeah. What's up with Asher?
When's the last time you spoke to him?
I don't know. It's been a while. I think my mom spoke to him when their birthdays passed. I'm like fairly I'm like 90% sure that happened.
Okay.
But Mom, well, would you like to have it? If I have a ferret, would you be okay with that?
No, I will not.
That seemed to me, I don't care. It wouldn't bother me, but that seemed like a dirty animal.
It kind of does, but hold on.
It seems like it would crap all over. Like, how do you?
Yeah, actually,
how do you like?
I mean, I'm sure you probably train him like a cat or a dog, but it just seems like I don't know. It might be perfect for you because animals like that are good for you because you like the whole price and you could hold him a ferret.
Oh, no, probably.
You know what? You know what would be adorable? A fox.
I looked them up, but they look like they're not really good for.
I know.
Pets
because
they can be really unpredictable.
Right.
They got sharp teeth.
Yes.
That makes sense. They're not too dangerous. They're just very unpredictable and can be very alive.
Because of the sharp teeth.
Yeah. That I mean, the fact that they kill rabbits, that should let you know they can bite through your hand.
And I won't have no rodents because it'll catch it. A fox will catch it. A fox will catch it.
Yeah.
He's going to catch it.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna figure you out when you least suspect it.
I ain't got no rodents anyway, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you definitely went with a fox.
Well, Claude, I know you got a whole bunch of busy weekends.
Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, I'm going to the lake as soon as I'm done this call. That's probably good. I should be on my way right now, actually.
It's
Yeah.
nice to do that.
What
So next,
do you make it? Oh, I'm sorry, Monty.
I just made rice. Okay, so I made rice because I made
Hold on, Khalil, hold on. Monty was trying to say something. Go ahead.
No, real quick. Just so when I bring Price back, I'll probably bring Sam. But we're going
bringing them back. You're bringing them to Lovey's.
Lovey's. Okay. And when's Lovey's thing again?
The 16th.
No, what time?
2 weeks from today.
I think it starts at like 1.
Anyway, at some point, me and Sam will go to that prison.
The penitentiary. Penitentiary, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Just do it in October when they do the Halloween thing.
Oh yeah, that's
I want to do it at night, but no,
right,
Sam don't want to do it. Sam don't want to do a Halloween or night because she said Sam's funny, right? She don't like nothing haunted or nothing like eerie like that.
Because she black.
Look, this is what she said like months ago. She said, if I ever bring in like we call those
Ouija boards.
Ouija boards. She said, I might have to consider bringing up with you.
You know why? And this is why I accept her saying that, even though it's silly. But this is why I accept it. She's from the South. They got history.
Yes.
They got history. So I'm gonna let that go. They believe in old spirits and shit like that. So I'm gonna let that go.
And I tease her about it all the time, but I don't believe.
I don't like Ouija boards either. I think they're creepy. I think they're creepy.
Yeah,
it's creepy. But the fact I would never play it because I think it's boring. But the fact that Sam don't like that kind of stuff, I ruffle her feathers. It's so fun. Like it's. But go ahead. All right, my bad. What were you eating, Chloe? So that's the question, right, Mo?
I'm just eating rice. It's brown rice. Oh man.
Well, when Jordan comes up, he's going to be up here for a whole week, and I'm going to be excited that my baby boy is going to be here a whole week. My baby boy.
I'm expecting guac.
My baby boy is going to be here a whole stinking week. He's coming on the 4th of July.
Who's picking him up?
It depends because I think it'd be a lot of traffic, so I'm gonna try to make him take an Uber or something.
Oh yeah.
I just mean in this direction is too.
Yeah.
The traffic might be too bad.
Yeah, going towards you.
Well, he might be better off going your direction. Going where you
depending on what time, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a way too much. That's why I didn't want him coming in, because there was a flight that got him in at 8 p.m. and I went, no, it'd be like a standstill. I can't do that.
Yeah, no.
So I think his flight gets in at like 2. So,
if he's coming in at 2, then he'd be better off going to your house,
right?
Because everybody's coming back. Because everybody's coming back home to Jersey at that 2 o'clock mark.
Right, but I don't remember where, but I think I'm gonna try.
Oh wait, no, because it's the day of the 4th of July.
Right. Oh right. So the Parkway is going to be.
Oh, it's going to be everything. Because everybody's going to see the fireworks and stuff. There's traffic everywhere. You can't avoid it then.
Right. So the best thing, like an Uber, might be too expensive because of the traffic.
Because it's for the July.
Right. So depending on when he actually gets in, he might be able to take that train to 30th Street.
That'll be easier.
The thing is, it only runs. Yeah, but it runs once an hour. So once you miss it, you're out of luck. So at least that's how it used to run. So if he can catch that train to 30th Street, I can take the back roads and get to him. Outside of that, I don't know. I got to figure it out. I'll figure it out. Because I might have to go. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I'll worry about it that day. I'll just see like what's going on around that day. So.
All right, black people. Talk you later.
All right, black people.
All right. Yeah, I know Khalil got to hit the road too.
Yeah, I got to get ready and stuff.
So, Oh, but sorry that I missed that class that I overslept, but I'm gonna take another one.
I think that's so funny.
Cause I can't even tell you how that drove. Like, how did, like, I don't even remember.